Hello there and welcome to ADcraft. Today I'm back in the futuristic world, and after building this spaceship in the last, this space shuttle in the last episode, I'm going back to building some of the ground structures and building a new design for a base. If you're new to the channel, make sure that you do hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, it really does help, and leave me a comment to let me know if you've enjoyed the video, and let's get on with the build. So I started out this build with the idea of building some towers, and using these towers you can create a hexagon on the top by connecting up halfway between the different sides. So yeah, I wanted to see how the hexagonal towers would look, then decided to move it across so I had a bit more space. At this point I thought, it would be quite good to have a sphere in the middle and then some kind of a connection to one of the domes at the side, and build basically a walkway or a ramp. So just starting with some sea lanterns, just surrounded this until it was enough space that you would be able to travel on the inside of it, and then just using some orange concrete to mark this out, which I'd replace later, make sure that this was all in the right place. At this point I did decide that I didn't actually wasn't too keen on the hexagonal pillars. I'll probably use them in a future build, but it just didn't quite fit for what was then coming together in my head for this, and started building out the rest of the shape, so creating a dome and then linking it up with these walkways in between, with this diagonal walkway, staggered walkway into the center. Once I'd done this, I decided that I needed some pillars to support this central beam. I didn't want to do anything flat or straight because that wasn't something that I'd used in the previous builds. So I decided that I was going to then use a sphere, I think it was about 23 diameter, and then adjust this, widening it out so that I had these pillars, and then doubled this on the sides, and that would then become a triple when I actually copy and paste this all the way around. And yeah, I was quite pleased with this shape of how it's holding it up. Again, something different to some of the builds that I've done previously, but also something still in keeping. So yeah, just added a bit of detail and some colour on the sides, and then started duplicating this all the way around the build. With the build now complete, I decided to tidy up the inside and add an entrance and this kind of pit type thing in the middle where it was drawing power from the planet, something like that, and really liked how that turned out. And once I'd done one, I went over to a different area of the world and decided to see what it would look like in a different colour scheme. Now, I initially decided to use some red glass, but that was a bit too bright, so then went for the cyan glass, which then worked really well with the red terracotta. The base is now finished, and I'll just show you around the inside. So if we go down here to the entrance and head in, if you're going to build this as a base, you could use that as a staircase down if you wanted to build something beneath it, which would give you loads and loads more space. And again, we've got these 4 pods that we've got here, and again, yeah, you could have all 4 of them with some corridors down. And what we've also got up here is a fantastic staircase, which can actually be used as a staircase. So if you just come out of fly mode, you can run up and down this, so you can still access this center section. And even though I've only done it for a few blocks, you could keep going down and have like a void hole underneath this base. So yeah, really pleased with how this came together. Went through a phase where I wasn't quite sure where it was going, but in the end, there's actually an extra block that we don't need there. In the end, really pleased with how it's turned out. So yeah, I will just pop back outside and show you once more around the base, and then I'll pop it into nighttime and show you how it all looks. So here we go. Here's this one here, and still again think that it keeps the aesthetic of the previous builds with the different colours. and the use of quartz and glass around here, but again just has something a little bit different from what we've had before. So really pleased with how this base has turned out. And that being said, I will show you now with the nighttime on. Now it's dark. I think you'll agree that the base looks fab with just the lighting on there. Again, I've tried to keep it a bit understated in the middle, deliberately not lit up too much, just to give that kind of ominous looking pit in the middle that's kind of almost a power generator structure type thing, where it's sucking its energy from the core of the planet. So yeah, really like how this one has turned out. Also, if we head across, I've got the red variant. Obviously, as you can see, all of the other builds, now all of these are videos on the channel, so please do make sure that you check those out if you haven't already. Lots and lots of different ideas here for different bases that we've got there. Everything from this giant dome base, which is huge and has got loads and loads of space on the inside, over here to we've got the original build, and it should come in any second. We have the space elevator as well, which is again something just a little bit different in terms of the spire going up to the sky, or up to build limit at least, with the pods to transfer things to and from the surface. So as we head over to this variant, which is just a red terracotta version, again really happy with this, how the world overall is turning out. I need to get sorted some renders because it is getting pretty big now, but yeah, if you have enjoyed it, please do leave a comment, please do leave a like. It really does help the channel. It really is appreciated by me. I love reading all of your comments. So yeah, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next time on ADcraft.